Good morning, Alfreda. Let me see. We'll speak as I'm still doing this right here. Let's try this over so I can start. Good morning, Shani. Alfreda, Heat Wave, Manny. Thank you, guys. Hey, the sky. I don't feel like begging y'all thumbs up this now. Y'all go ahead and do it on your own. I started to beg the mood this morning. It's gonna be real quick. Yes, indeed. Good morning, Madeline. Here's I come. Got enough people. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I forgot something. I had to run over there and get y'all. Here I am. I be forgetting stuff sometimes in the mornings. Okay, here I go. Good morning, sap suckers. Okay. I be forgetting stuff, y'all. I have to run back and get something I had forgot. But good morning. Got my head cut off, huh? I got my brew all up behind my vinegar water, okay? I hope y'all got y'all's. Coffee, tea, and milk, because I know I'm used to saying coffee time because I guess what I'll drink. Good morning, Meek. Hello, we're going to say. Okay, because I know you go to work. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. I was waiting for one more person to come in, y'all, so I'm just going to do me a Spirit Boy dance. I say Spirit Boy because he didn't want to be on there with the moves, y'all, and I'll be trying to catch him. But anyway, let me start. Okay, y'all. Y'all know as usual, got to get all the gadget together. Yes, indeed, y'all. I finally got a chance to go get my nails done, and, which is big news to me because considering California closed back down. Now, that means I'm still not going to be able to take my trip like I want to drive to Las Vegas, and I'm just going to go. So I don't know if they got the border closed or how they doing it. And I usually drive for sure every August because my birthday is in August. So, but my good news, so that's why it's good news for me because I've been going to the lady for like 6 years and the shop is closed, but she made an appointment. We went there to get them done Tuesday, come back Thursday morning when nobody there but us because she's closed, but I befriended her, so that's good news to me consider it's all closed. And so a lot of people have said about it, places been closed again, but I don't know what's happening at. And also this morning when I was on the news, local news, they're shutting that was going to be mandatory for Target and CVS to wear masks out here. They require, but it wasn't mandatory. But there's already a lot of stores out here mandatory for it to wear that kind of stuff, which is good, so I don't know how long it's going to last again. It just put another pin in my bubble because I still can't go play bingo. Oh, well, let's get to it. So everybody know what happens to Tamara BRAXTON that was found unresponsive. Everybody's doing news on that. Y'all know when something come out, every YouTuber on here, not just the small ones, everybody tend to talk about it. you know, what goes on like that. And because she had prescription drugs and liquor mixed. I don't know, in my opinion, if she, I don't think that she purposely took a handful of the drink out of it. You know how they tell you not to drink with prescription medicine? Because, you know, you're not going to mix together, something happen. I'm thinking it's like that. Then again, it couldn't be, I don't know, coming from the kind of family she is, the type of person she is, I can't see it. But then people that have family members that commit suicide would think the same thing when one of their family members do it. You know, oh, they love life, they had kids, they wouldn't do this, so forth and so forth. So I don't know. It's hard. So we're gonna speak on that if somebody want to. Y'all know I'm getting to where I'm going here in a minute. I just be like, get the news out the way first. I'll come back to it if I need to. So um yes, Sephora. They say they found her unresponsive. I'm fit to read the before I get to the YouTube stuff, because y'all know I'm gonna get to it here. I'm finna read exactly what the follow-up. Let me see something here. Yeah. Everybody and mama talking about it, babes. Everybody. Yeah, I gotta see. Tamar Braxton rushed to the hospital after possible overdose. Now, this coming from the New York Post right here, with everybody talking. Okay, let's see. Tamar Braxton is reportedly recovering in the hospital after being found unresponsive on Wednesday. Braxton, 43, is being monitored around the clock as sources believe she made an attempt to take her own life. She is currently in stable condition. The singer and reality TV star had been staying at the Ritz-Carlton residence in downtown Los Angeles with her partner, David Adefeso, Adefeso. I don't know how to pronounce it, but anyway, 49, according to Blast. When he found her unconscious, he called 911, and reports suggest that Braxton has been drinking and appeared to have consumed an unknown number of prescription pills. LAPD confirmed to the outlet that a call had been made around 9:45 p.m. Wednesday in regards to a possible overdose by a woman matching Braxton's description. Now, I don't know. Now, a spokesperson for Braxton family released the following statement. Tamara has had a very tough and emotional day. More information will be coming in the next few days. Please pray for her. So Braxton also made headlines when she shaved her head in 2018. So forth and so forth, you guys. Yes, that's what they're saying. But I don't know, I got you up here. Let me move you out. That's what they're saying, y'all. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to think that, but then, like I say, people will say, oh no, they love life. I don't think so. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? You know, when I drop the link, we're gonna talk about that and the YouTube stuff if y'all want. So I don't know. I don't know. I just can't see her doing something like that. But people tend to say, oh, they had a good life. They had this. But it seemed like it'd be the people with the most money that do that. And oh, Lord, don't let no rich person lose all their money. They're going to jump off buildings and everything, kill themselves. Because, see, they don't know how to live like us poor folks. See, we're used to sometimes living from check to check and no money and scraping and stuff. But people with money, whoa, they lose their money. It's the end of the world for them. You know, I'm kind of glad I'm not rich like that. I would like to be comfortable, but not rich, comfortable, because I don't want all the struggle going on in my life. And some people say, you don't want to struggle at all. No, I want the competition. I don't know if I use the word competition in life, but y'all get what I'm saying. I don't just, oh, well, I don't need to work, just sit around, you know, just go to the movies, go out, go travel, go do this, then what? You know, I still want something there. I just want to be comfortable. You know, I don't have to be, because I can't use all of it anyway in a lifetime. I sure can't take it with me. You know, of course, you got children and stuff you want to leave it with, but then you got some greedy people in every family gonna cause a big fight about some money. You know, so I don't know. That's why some that cat, that lady that had what was the cat name? Felix, that used to do the tuna commercials, left all that to her cat, and that cat had a caretaker. You know, and that's when you get a big family, rich white family like that can't get along, and you don't want to leave the money to them. You see how they is while they're alive, so you thinking they're gonna be worse when you die. She left the money to the cat, y'all, and that cat got taken care of for the rest of his life. It might be deceased by now. I'm quite sure it is. I don't know, and they got another cat replacement or whatever. That cat was eating lobster, crab, and everything it wanted to eat. Yes, it is. Yeah. Good morning, Mimi. Said she was upset about in We TV. Really? Now, see, she got other shows. She got other stuff going on. See, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. People with money like that already, they just do the most. I wouldn't be worried about no shows. They still got the show with the family. She's constantly having shows and being invited to talk shows. But then, like I said, I ain't never been up in money. I ain't never had my own show. I don't know. You know, like I say, people just do the absolute most. See y'all later on in this in the chat. Have a you too, baby. Enjoy your work day. I think that is what I'm saying, Alfreda. I can't see that. And behind the show, they said not just read this. They didn't say a show, but it could be. You know, family ain't really said everything. They said they're gonna come out with some more, you know, comments. So could be, but I don't know. I'm thinking, like they said, you're not supposed to drink with certain medication, and that's what she was doing. And at one point, they knocked her out. Maybe she got away with doing it, but I just don't know. Like I say, we're gonna be taking um, comments and things. I want to get to the YouTube stuff now, y'all. Y'all, now take for example, if I had made a truckload of enemies with somebody, and I know I've done and said a lot of things. Well, they said stuff about me too, but I come back worse. I came back ratchet, just below the belt, just mean and nasty, and always saying that somebody coming at my children and all this kind of stuff. And somebody invite me to a panel, I wouldn't go because I know everybody there I'd have done something to, and it ain't gonna go right. Y'all know what I'm getting to. I think that looked real stupid. Now, it could have been some resolution. I get what Goddess was trying to do yesterday, but Miss Pizarro said she didn't think that the lady would really come on there. You know, she was just, you know, daring to come up here, come up here. I feel like when I looked at it, she came up there with an attitude, a chip on her shoulder, because I really think Goddess will trying to get some resolution and let them talk a little at a time. You know, just get it. She came there with attitude. I wouldn't want to go nowhere and get drugged. And knowing the first thing, also, she's going to go say that she was ganged up on. No, I don't sit that way because you knew everybody on that panel was people that you said something about, you've been to beef with, you did this with, and then you come up here talking as if, whoa, me, this person did this to me, this person did this to me, as if you forgot all the stuff you've been doing for the last 2 years, as if you forgot. And there's been videos out there how you talking about children just as well, as if you forget that you the so-called saint that you professed to be when you first came on here. Okay? Now you want to lie and say people were ganged up on? No, you would. That lady wouldn't let them question her one-on-one. She absolutely wouldn't let them do that. And that's why when Deanna started arguing, it's because she kept saying stuff to make them go off on her like that. And granted, everybody would get offended at one time and all try to talk at one time. The guy just kept trying to reel it back in. But it just wouldn't happen because then she'd throw some out there because she kept saying stuff that was her and her daughter, her and her daughter, her and her daughter. And somebody in the chat brought up, have you forgot about you saying somebody sleep with their child, like animal porn? Did you say that? Did you forget about Rita Kids? What about you? Come on now. I mean, come on now. She brought her butt up there though, because she wanted to. All right. And y'all don't forget to push that like button. Because I don't feel like keep begging y'all for no likes. You know, if y'all want to bless me, go right ahead. All my information in my mind is constantly putting it up there. It was, let me see. It was me, LOL, Mimi checking fake. Wait a minute. It was you? No, it was God. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't see what you said before then. Let me keep on going. Good morning, Tracy. Girl. That's what I want to say. She ran when Tracy came on there. When it was time for Tracy to come up there and start trying to talk, she ran. She ran. She literally ran, y'all. I was just watching the replay before the yes. Sammy, yeah, I want to get off here, go finish watching it. She literally ran when Tracy came. Jerry Nerd didn't get a chance to talk. He was trying to. I think April came, not April. I think it was April Walker really didn't get a chance to talk, and she just kept pushing everybody buttons. Now, Billy Boy did get her to calm down just a little bit. She actually came out and admitted that she went to the she went for the Caldwell boys first. So I don't think she meant to say that like that. So in her heat, she was, as she was talking, she was literally saying stuff that she didn't do first. Oh, so far, wasn't that funny? She just was clout chasing. She just wanted to be seen. She just want, oh, I'm here for you, stanky baby. Now, y'all, everybody come over here and give me some numbers too. You know, she wanted to be seen. She didn't need to come up there and say none of the stupid stuff that she was saying. Yeah, she got the boot. I did a whole lot just before Babe Nation. You probably did. I was missing a lot of lines because I could say me and my niece was out, as y'all can see. I'm saying, yeah, that's a big deal because everybody come. But yeah, so I didn't see it because while I was on, Lady Nikki was on too. And I kind of caught some of her second live. There was other stuff still going on there. So we got past that one. So we don't even go there no more. We're going to stay right here what I'm talking about. Yeah, so it was I don't know. It was a drag. I wouldn't have get dragged. I just would did that, and I hope she know how stupid she looked. But all those people she got over there, and a lot of them are people that's been there a year or less. Is not the original people because she chased away a lot of the original people when they seen how crazy she was, meaning how she changed from when she first came on drinking that vodka and coffee in the morning to looking at her now when her head started getting swelled because she started getting people coming to her chat and super chats and stuff, and her ego just got so big that she just thought she was the biggest thing going on in YouTube over in the beef sector. Yeah, she did, y'all. Then she keep messing with my little Alfredo over there for some reason, you know. And then she said a while back she don't talk to small YouTubers. She ain't got nothing to say, but she keep messing with her. Good morning, Lockhead Boss Lady. You just getting here? Yeah, I think I saw a little bit of your stuff too on tomorrow, BRAXTON. Yeah, I need to start doing. Oh, you've been training? Okay. So anyway, y'all, those are the subjects I got going on here this morning. But yeah, it was fun. Yeah, you know, you remember those days, Tracy, when she started using TSCC to build her channel, when she jumped in that Larry Nelson daughter beef. Because before that, she was trying to do some church stuff and play like she was just prophecies or whatever. And it wasn't working. So when she jumped in that beef, she did it for 2 years. Ooh, y'all know the history. Okay, y'all know the history. Mm-hmm. Especially wasn't vodka and coffee with. Oh, it was E&J Brandy. Oh, I thought somebody said she liked the vodka. It was E&J. I thought it was vodka because she used to be on there every morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, hair all over her head. She wasn't wearing all that makeup and stuff then, so you can really see all the legions that she had on her face and chest and everything. I don't know. She been having a legions ever since she been on here, you know. So that ain't nothing new. Because I'm thinking it's from the liver. You know how they say when you drink too much and then you start getting them, because we call it yellow eyes, because her eyes used to be yellow, you know, and I think the liver spots, you know, start breaking out on the skin. Yeah, so that's what I see her. Maybe, yeah, she was my 5 months. And I see that before. So yeah, yeah, y'all hit that like button. Let me go back up, see if I missed anybody. Yeah, she came with all the legions. Crisco grease, yeah. Called the yellow eye. And I think that all that grease though, like had was before that old-fashioned remedy where you grease down with Vaseline or something to help with the lesions on your skin. I believe that's why she was, you know, greasing down like that. I'm assuming because even right now, whatever it is, it's, you know, it melts through that makeup she be wearing. I don't know. Maybe that can't help her. Now, evil juice. Okay, we can say that like that too. But anyhow, I would have never went on a platform like that. I would have never did that, knowing. But like I said, I think if she had came on there and didn't have the chip on her shoulder when she first got on there, it wouldn't have went down like that. Yes, it is old school. Just grease down the Vaseline, keep your hair clean, nice. I mean, skin nice and smooth. And I mentioned the other day how we used to grease down with that Crisco oil back in the day. Some people on here remember that. But it wasn't made out of vegetable fat. It's made out of animal fat then. Some people still do that and they held the press. Why do you guys always call someone clout chase? Because that's what it was, Sadar, dude. No, all those people are already well known. She didn't need to be there. Was nothing. She had nothing to say on the subject at all. She wasn't included in none of that. That's what it is. That's why, honey. Okay. I don't know how you've been around, long you've been around. But if you've been around long enough, you will see what I'm saying. And I hope you've been around longer than a year, and then you would understand what I'm saying. Well, I said that. I said she started doing that cloud chase a couple years ago when she inserted herself in that Larry Nelson beef, baby boy, girl, lady, or whatever you are. This is my first time seeing you, so if you're a man, lady, I'm not trying to insult you. But you've been around, you know I'm telling the truth. We know Pizarro was playing and saying, come up. Miss Pizarro said, oh, Lockheed, boss lady, baby, you got to, on Goddess channel, honey. On Goddess channel. She was saying she didn't think she really come. That let you know how she be in the bushes spying on everybody in this thing. Let her tell her she don't look at people like Goddess and stuff. So Miss Pizarro was just saying she didn't think she would really come up there for real. And she jumped up there for real. That's why. Okay, baby girl, I'm sorry, because like I say, I don't know pronounce Sada Abdul. And she came up there for real. I wouldn't have went up there and got drugged like that. I know, baby girl, I'm just saying, girl, you be missing stuff. It was lit. I'm going to drop this link. And those of you that's not trying to come and talk, we talking about BRAXTON too. But yeah, it was lit. I know. And if she really wanted to talk, she wouldn't have came up there with that chip on her shoulder. Simple as that. And that's what made everybody start going off on her. That's what made it seem like, what she wanted to complain, everybody was ambushing. No, it wasn't. She was saying stuff that was getting to everybody to warrant that. And then when they finally tried to get calm down, and Pretty Boy did get her calm down a little bit, she started admitting to her starting stuff first. So you got to go watch the whole thing. Yeah, girl, you got to catch up on some stuff tomorrow. Even though I heard through the bushes and the grapevine and through the YouTube streets, some of the stuff that went on of stuff I didn't watch. Usually when I get off here, I go and I forget all the people that were up there. The Spirit of the Boy was there. Miss Deanna was there. April Walker was there. Of course, Miss Pizarro invited up. I can't remember, but there was a lot of them. Of course, Goddess was there. Jada Nerd, and I didn't get a chance to speak. He was there. She came up there cloud chasing to fly. It was lit. It was lit. It's the best way I can tell you. It was lit. Good morning. Call me Netta. It was lit. So I'm not gonna keep answering that person though, because I don't know if you're trolling or what now. Because you're starting to get a little bit too verbal for me right now. So I'm going to go ahead and ignore you just for a second. Okay. Now you can keep doing your opinion, whatever, but you're getting a little too verbal. Yeah, read through the comments. I gotta keep on doing your comments. You're welcome. You ain't sitting that out of line. Yes, she was, Tracy. Yes, she was. Tracy, I understand what you mean when somebody the other day that don't watch you, don't usually be in your chat, but came on and had some things to say. Because even right now, I'm inviting any and everybody, to say their comment, their opinion, and I'm not upset. And I'm saying this to say, but when somebody get too verbal and you're not used to them coming to your chat and don't know them, you're going to tend to think, well, I got to kick back and watch them for a minute. And so, hence what I just said before that with this person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you like that to keep answering you. I got to watch you for a minute now. But I appreciate you coming like that. But I get suspicious when somebody been too verbal. I'm thinking they from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Mimi. Wait a minute, I did the right. Good morning. Yeah, that's just what I see it. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Bruce. How you doing? I just wanted to come on
Good
because
morning, honey.
I tried to come on Goddess Live, but there was so many people on there, and I sat backstage for too long, so I just dropped out. But she had came on there, and she immediately, when she started talking about her daughter, she brought up VS, and she said, "Well, VS said she was going to do something to my daughter," and I wanted to ask her so badly because nobody asked her, "Did you forget that you implied?" That VS was doing things with her own son. And I was asking it in the chat, but of course the chat was moving too fast. But she implied that VS did something with her own son before VS had ever said a word to
Ever.
her. She did that to defend Sean Bradley because immediately after she said that, she said, "Don't come for Sean Bradley." Billie Jean still got the video up on her channel. So
Mm-hmm.
you came after her and her son in a vile way in order to defend Sean Bradley. VS didn't even really know who Fi Babe was at the time. She never had even mentioned her. So I wanted so bad to say that because she says Miss Pizarro said, "Well, you bring your child and stuff like that." And she said, "No, everybody always comes from my child first." But she admitted she said something about James' children first, and it's a known fact that she talked about VS and her son before VS even said anything to her. And she always grazes over that, but she loves to bring VS up constantly when she's not even here no more.
Yeah.
So
Well, she always have been obsessed, and she inserted herself back then when it had none of her business to do with Larry and what was going on in Bonnie and his daughter. It was a big thing about that. You know the story. And even right now to this day, she's still bringing that up. I don't get it. A lot of people do that. And so that was
yeah,
another deflection. I don't see what they had to do with it either. Just like when the fly jumped herself on there. Now, I just noticed who I brought in the background. But then,
that's
okay, I'm gonna let her talk. I'm gonna let her talk. You know, she haven't been. I'm surprised that you're here. Good morning,
on
MissPeak.com.
mute.
But at the same time, I want to ambush nobody, Mimi. Or do you mind? Because it's my panel,
No,
but still,
I'm on mute. Let her talk.
Oh,
huh?
I
I
don't
ain't got
have
no
a
problem
problem with
with that.
anyone on this panel. I don't
Okay,
even
that's what
know
I'm
her.
saying. That's why I'm bringing you up because I seen you places, but I never, had problems. So,
Yeah, I don't know this
but
young
I don't
lady.
want
I
to
don't have a
ambush
problem
nothing
with
if
her.
something else going on. Is what I'm saying. So, what you got to say about these subjects?
Well, first I want to say good morning. How's your morning going, beautiful?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. So I did want to go ahead and put a couple of 2 cents in because, I just was listening to your commentary and I've noticing how people love to throw that clout chasing word around. They just
Mhm.
love to just I mean, it's like as soon as they see a person that is maybe, someone or who they feel that is someone, they want to call them a clout chaser. And I kind of wanted to, kind of have a little bit of a conversation about what makes you think that because Heidi went up there to help Phi Babe, how does that make her a clout chaser? Because as you know, we did see a lot of other
Because
content
we
creators.
know Heidi. We've been watching Heidi. We know
Oh,
Heidi. That's Heidi behavior.
oh,
Heidi be
I'm
clout
sorry,
chasing.
ma'am. Can
What?
I want
What?
Miss Bless to answer because
Well, I'm
she
on the
was the one that.
panel, so
Well,
Okay,
that's
well,
fine. I
okay.
mean,
I'm
that's
on.
fine. You
Let,
can. I
let me
don't mind,
stop
but
this
I did
before
want
I
to
go.
get her
Let me
opinion.
stop this before I go even further. And everybody on the
Oh
panel
no.
usually, Miss Pink, everybody on the
Hmm.
family on the panel usually have an input. So I'll put my input first, but she's on the panel, so she will
Oh
too.
yeah, that's fine.
But and she's
I was
not
just
being
really
nasty or
curious
mean or
about
anything.
yours.
So let me go ahead and answer that
Okay.
because
Okay.
Heidi has been around, and when she first came on here, she didn't know none of us. And at the time, I was just moderator over there at TSCC. She was making little skits about any and everybody that was on here. We didn't know her. We thought it was funny at first. But then she started going too far, and then she made one, with subliminal messages stuff in it. So then she was using people's names because she was new to where that's how I found Jay Wilson. He had Kaya ATLN and Tiz Madison in the title. That's how I went over there. Now, that's how she got people over there to know her in the first place. So she jumped from one group to another group that every time she followed with one to bring people to her panel some more. Now, yesterday she had not been rolling over there in Goddess Chat and nobody else. She's over there now. She done flipped back to Phi and Sean Bradley, which they done got into it so many times. She flipped back over there because she go to each group where she take the numbers at, and once she start fighting for one person, then they people go back over there and give them some numbers. That's why we said she was clout chasing. Nobody was paying her no mind. We don't go over there and watch it. Most of the people that come to my chat don't go over there watching us. They stay in the bushes. They like her, that's fine. If they go over there, that's cool too. I don't care. But I'm saying she was clout chasing because that got up to what, 600-700 people over there in that chat. She wanted to be seen. And then there's a lot of newcomers that don't know her. So by her being over there getting, they say, oh, well, I don't know who this person is. Then they run over there. She was clout chasing. That's what my take on clout chasing. She evidently is not getting all the numbers over there right now. So she needed to go somewhere where it was numbers. Now she probably at the part where she don't have to use people's name all the time. But people new tend to come over here and use a popular name or a name that they know where it be lit, so called how they put it. So people can say, well, who is this? I'm going over there. Okay.
Okay, I
Now go ahead,
understand that.
Mimi. Everybody on the panel, if somebody's gonna come up, we all gonna, talk on it.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Well, I just say this. I can't say in this sector that haven't been called a clout chaser at least once, because we do get on here and we
Thank
do
you.
talk about other people's business, and a
Hmm.
lot of times
Right.
when you're new, a lot like Les said, a lot of times when you're new, Nobody will watch you if you're just coming in, not in this sector. If you just coming in with some content that's just normal, you literally have to think about things that happen in this sector that can be considered clout chasing. But like Bless said, if you never be in that person chat, you don't drop down, you don't support Goddess, you never in Goddess chat. But now that you see Goddess got 600-700 people in her chat, now you want to drop down. That comes off as you want attention. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, and I
We
get what
can't.
you guys, I get what you're saying, and I'm so glad that you mentioned that everyone has been called that before, because they use the word so
Yes.
loosely that when it's actually probably being done, it's not even really appreciated, or accepted,
Watered
or
down a little bit. It's watered down a bit,
oh, okay, I
basically.
apologize about
So
that. I said that I appreciate that you mentioned that about everyone being called a clout chaser, because I feel that they use the word so loosely to the point where now
oh
when the
yeah.
name is, maybe the name is actually, it's actually legitimate for someone, but it's not going to really be accepted or received, because they just, I mean, it's just a name that they just throw out there, you know what I mean? But and I get what you guys are saying
Mm-hmm.
about that, but also too, like, you guys don't see the fact of that it was like 10 people up there, 5 was by herself, and maybe Heidi just wanted to come up there to help her, to give her,
They could
for support, maybe.
That's clout
they
chasing.
could
She wanted to
they
help,
didn't know.
so that way Five Bay can come over there to her channel, and all her people gonna follow her. That's what I basically was trying to explain, because she never go over there and do that. She ain't been rolling with goddess like that lately. I don't get, so to me that was clout
Yeah.
chasing. You have not been doing that. You don't go to Spinny Boy channel. You don't go to nobody channel that was on that panel anymore. But you
But
want
her
to
and
jump on
Fi are
there
cool
when
though.
she comes.
But see, Spy said she got it. She said she can take. She said she was winning. She was slaying all them bitches. She could take them all down by herself. So according to Spy, she didn't need Heidi. So what does that leave? That leaves Heidi just wanting to be seen, right?
Right. Right.
If
Because Fi,
if
you're
I ain't
right. You're
saying
right, me,
that
because
Heidi
Fi
ain't
don't want
you
nothing to
know,
even do with Heidi no more. So Heidi is basically kissing
here's
up, so
my
she can
question.
go back over
No,
there to that group.
no,
Not to
Bless.
mention,
Fi
not to
actually
mention.
shouted Heidi out the other day on her
Well,
platform, probably about four or
They do
five
that
days
all the
ago.
time.
you ain't been around that long. Are you aware that Five Babe called Heidi's daughter slow and called Heidi's son dumb because he couldn't open a Ziploc bag? She done came for Heidi's children before. All that is fake. They don't really like each other. Once you say those things about each other and you talk about each other's children, y'all don't like each other. It's convenient for y'all to shout each other out. It's convenient because Heidi is kissing up to Five because she wants to get Five's numbers, which is why people call Heidi a cloud chaser. You have to look at the whole history of everything. You have to look at how things have transpired over the past 2 years between those people, and then look at their relationship now, and it just all comes down to Five Babe not benefiting from being cool with Heidi. Heidi is the one that's benefiting from being cool with Five Babe. So
Now,
it looks
don't
like she's
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but again, so when do we know when the clout chasing is actually legitimate? Because a lot of people have called me a clout chaser. You know what I mean? So when is it
we ne-
actually
we really
when is
don't
it
know.
actually legitimate? And then also with the thing about it being fake, aren't there a lot of people over here that have argued, beef, talked about each other, and then they're back friends? I mean, it seems like that's kind of like the going thing around here.
That's what
It
we
is.
call
It's
flip
all fake.
flopping. That's what we
Yes,
call flip
yes, there
flopping,
you go,
because
Bless.
Yeah.
Heidi and Fi have fought so much, and they just tend to go around in a circle. Now, when they fall out
Mhm.
again, they're going back to Sean. When they fall out again, they're going back over here, there, wherever. That is what they do.
So
Okay,
let me
Fi
ask
don't
you a
care about
question.
Heidi at all. She don't care, and her head, her ego is too big. Of course, she gonna say, "I don't need Heidi." So Heidi looks stupid too in that regards.
Okay, so let me
Mhm.
ask you a question, Blessed. And I'm sorry, what is the other young lady's name? I don't, your name is not
Mimi,
on Mimi. Okay, let me ask you two ladies a question. So, has there been anyone that you have fallen out with, either of you, and then became, back in with?
No.
there was people that I necessarily fell out with, but that when I was on the panel, we did roasting and gagging and vice versa. Not to the extent where Fi and Heidi and all them hit below the belt and drag and do one another kids. And no, not in that respect. And then they get mad and they have this big giant fallout. And then they go to the next person, they have a big fallout, and then they just do the circle thing. No, not like that. So I
Oh,
can clearly say no. I can clearly
so
say no. I
Yeah.
roast and gag some people and they roast and gag me, but we talk, but it's not
No.
never was
Yeah.
a big fallout. You see what I'm
Right.
so
saying? So there's a
yeah,
difference.
but then that still would be a yes,
And as
then,
far as
right?
I'm
If you
concerned,
guys have
No, it's
gotten
the
into
same.
it, it would be a yes. You know, because
No, it's not a yes. I haven't actually just fell out where I really went at someone. Anybody here know where I came from? But they'll tell you I never really felt out. It was somewhere I was sitting roasted and gagging, but I never really
Well,
felt
bless
out
you.
these poor
You got
people like the
flagged.
way they fell out. Yeah, explain it to
Bless
her, cause
you got flagged for who you was associated with. You
right,
never really fell out yourself
exactly.
with anyone. But I people that I fell with, I haven't really fell out with that many people. But the people that I really fell out with, I'm not cool with, and I'm not gonna be cool with because
Okay, yeah,
lines
and
have
I
been
agree
crossed.
with you. I agree with you on that. Like if it's someone that, you know, like once you do something to me, I can't be you know, be a flip flopper. That's just, I'm not like that in real life, and the way I am on YouTube is the way I really am you know, in my life. So I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna be fake for YouTube. Now the other question, you guys. So now I also noticed that Tracy and, you know, a couple other people seemed to believe that Fi was scared of her. So I guess once she got on, they thought that Fi ran because she was on there. I just
She
thought
did.
that was so hilarious. I mean, did you guys
She did
believe
run.
that?
But let me ask you this,
She ran.
because I am sitting here letting you interview me on my panel, and I can appreciate the questions that you asked him. But is there a ulterior motive why you asking all these questions? Are you really that new? Because usually I don't let nobody come interview me in the way
No,
that
this is
you're doing. But since I welcomed you and told you get your
oh
opinion, whatever you want to talk about, I am asking your question. But I'm asking you, is there a reason for all these questions?
oh yes. Bless. I apologize. This is no slight towards you. I was just, you know, up
No,
here,
but
you know,
I'm
just
just saying. But I'm letting you do this because I
hmm
am letting you do this because I want to do that, and I'm
hmm
listening to you, and I am letting you interview me on my panel.
I
But
appreciate that.
what I'm asking you, is there no, and there's no shade. Is
No,
there a
no.
reason behind all this? Are you
Yeah,
fairly
I
new?
actually
Is it
I
something you're really trying to find out deeper than this, or what's really going on?
no,
The
this
fact that I'm
no, this is
letting you interview me.
no, this I actually want to know this because I've been seeing them, you know, going around saying that she was scared of Tracy, and I just don't. I could not fathom how could they possibly believe
Well,
that.
the people
So I
that you're
Well,
wanted
why
to
did
asking
you?
see,
me,
did you
well,
believe
the
that?
people that you're asking me about, have you went to them and asked them?
Well, I mean, you're. I heard you, as I said before. I heard your commentary. So since you
Okay,
were up, I heard
all
you
right,
talking about it. So I decided to come up and, you
all
know,
right. Well, that's
speak on
fine. I just wanted to
the
know.
commentary.
I just wanted to know whether there's something else you
Well,
was
can I
getting
ask?
to.
Oh
Yeah.
no, no, that was
Can
it.
I ask Pink Dot? Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Okay, so you said you couldn't fathom her being scared of Tracy. I'll take that,
hmm
being scared. But she did run. So what do you take from that? Why do you feel like she sat there and she talked with everybody? She brought Tracy up the whole time when Tracy wasn't there. Now you got to admit to that. She kept bringing Tracy up when Tracy wasn't there. But then when Tracy gets there, you shout an insult, and then she did
Yeah,
run.
but see,
Well,
We got.
I
I'm a
feel like
spade a
she's probably
spade.
totally
but
done with
see,
Tracy. You know,
what I'm
after
trying to,
speaking of her child like that, you know, the way that Tracy spoke of her
let me see
child,
something.
But
I
she
feel like
kept
it's
bringing
like
Tracy
it's
up
just
and
gross.
calling her
Wait a
You know, it's
minute,
like
wait a minute, wait a
it's
minute, wait a
ugh.
minute, wait a minute. And I hear you, chat. I'm on the same level as everybody in the chat. And I don't mind answering your question. But it is taking my commentary. I let
Oh,
you interview for a little while in a
you,
different way. I
you
wasn't on here to
let me.
really give you an interview with me. See, and I'm not trying to be rude, and I don't want you to
Oh
take it that
no,
way.
bless. You know
My
what? It's
subject was
fine. Thank
Tamar
you so much.
Braxton
I'm gonna go
and
ahead and
God
drop down. And
and God is panel yesterday. That's my subject. This is going left. And I let
okay,
you interview me for a little while,
I
but look like you're going on and on and on and on, baby girl. And I don't want to seem rude. I want to get to my
no,
commentary.
you're fine. I appreciate that, and thank you for letting me come on. You guys have a
Okay.
blessed
All
morning and
right.
day.
And I got
Bye
no
bye.
problem
You
with
have
you.
a
I
good
don't
day.
know you like that. But I just
Okay,
don't want to get swayed away and give an interview and don't get back to what I want to talk about.
I got it. Thank you.
All
You have a
right.
blessed
So
day.
you
Bye bye.
welcome anytime though, okay?
Good day.
Now to you in the chat, just think I'm being rude. I don't care what you think. Good morning, Jada Nerve. You don't like it, you know what you can do. I'm not being rude. I just let her interview me, but then it started being like 10, going on 15 minutes, then I was done. I want to go back to my commentary, because nobody usually come on here and interview me like that. But I let her do it because she seemed like she knew and wanted to ask some question. I'm thinking she's trying to get somewhere deeper and don't want to really come out and ask that one deeper question, but it was taking too long. Now,
Yeah,
now, so maybe, huh?
she seemed like she was curious and she don't really know what. I think
She
she's
don't
just
know. But see, she needs to go to these people though. Me, I want to do what my subject is. Go ask them. I can't answer for everybody. I
that's
can't.
true.
I can't
That's
do
true.
that.
Yeah,
Nobody
we
knows
can't.
her. She wants subbies. Oh, I don't know her like that. I just heard about it. I seen her a few minutes. I ain't got nothing, I'm on the streets here and there, but I ain't got nothing against the lady. But that's just where
No,
it is.
she
Let's
came
get to my
respectful.
commentary. Simple as that. Now I'm gonna drop the link again. I want to go back to, do y'all think that that lady was ganged up on, or did she come over there with a chip on her shoulder? Lady Troy, I was talking about Tamara Braxton in the panel, goddess panel yesterday.
Hey,
People,
Lady T.
I'm gonna drop the link again. She's in, some of my followers and her is saying she's gained up on. I don't think so. And Miss Pizarro did think she would come up there, but she the one jumped on there with a chat with a chip, which made everybody start going off. That's the way I think. Now people might have a different point of view, and that's why I'm dropping my link so we can get that different point of view.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I agree with you. So I don't have a different point of view. I agree.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop the link again. So that's what I'm talking about. She, and like you were saying before I had that interview just again, like you were saying, she want to bring up all stuff of a woman that ain't even been gone for about 10 months.
Yeah.
See, all that deflecting and talk about woe is me, what happened to her and this and that. But what about all the children that you came at? What about all the stuff that you done and posted? See, you can't keep this. Then again, gotta use the word. Nobody like selective. You just can't do that like that. No, no, you just can't do it like that. I'm gonna drop this thing again too. So back. So if anybody thought I was rude, oh well, I wasn't. I
She
just didn't feel
wasn't
like
rude.
being here.
Oh, she didn't.
Oh well, it is what it is.
She didn't think you was rude either. She said that she didn't think you were being rude. I don't think you was
Okay,
being rude.
good. So anyway, I got the link again. But like I said, when she blurted out, "No, I went to the court with boys first," that's okay. We're getting somewhere. I really
Yeah.
think they could really get somewhere. But when she realized, and he said, wait a minute, didn't you say that you came at the court with boys first?"
Uh
Then
huh.
she realized and started pulling it back in. She started over talking herself.
Yeah. It was so funny. I was so tickled. I thought it was hilarious the way she kept going back and forth and back tricking. I was like, oh Lord, these folks too hungry for the bad.
Yes, and so he was getting somewhere, but then when Tracy got up there, oh my God, I wonder why did she run? I really wanted to see them talk.
That I did
Good,
too. She said, "You in danger, Tracy," and hung up. I died. It was so funny.
I really wanted to see that. I did, guys. I did. I wanted to see that. Good morning, Lady Detroit.
can you hear me okay?
I hear you.
Detroit.
I'm
Good
just
morning.
asking because my Wi-Fi is updating, so I'm on my cellular
You sound good.
data. No, I don't feel she was teamed up on. I felt she came on there very aggressive. She came on there very
Yep.
combative, and she wanted the smoke. So she got what she wanted. And first of all, Deanna asked her. Deanna wasn't going for it. That's the part that had me the most.
It
I'm
was so
Deanna all day long. That is me. I don't want to hear nothing. But the part that pissed me off was she came on there as soon as Deanna said, "Well, I want to ask a question." She called Deanna a Mississippi mud duck.
Yes.
Um,
Yep.
she started calling names. She started out just wrong. Had she sat there like a lady and answered the question instead of trying to show that she was Superman. So I'm here, I take on all
Yeah.
10 of them. I'm coming
It
off
would have
with
went
her
so
chest
well.
poked out. It could have went maybe differently. Because Miss Pizarro, out of all of them, Miss Pizarro was actually being decent with her and was trying to conduct and ask questions fairly, but she just
Yeah.
wasn't buying it. And then when baby, because I came on Tracy live yesterday, when Tracy came on that live, she put them gym shoes and laced them gym shoes up like Flo and ran.
She
I
ran,
don't.
y'all. She left
All I
dust.
kept thinking about was run, Forrest, run, girl. She was gone. She was running. I don't know
She
what
left
Tracy got on her.
Gone.
I don't know
she
what
was
Tracy got on her, but baby, Tracy had her running.
she
So
was
she can't
She
go.
gone
And
with
went
the
I don't
over.
never
wind.
want to hear she tough again. I don't never want to hear about Chicago. I don't want to hear about nothing because baby, you didn't represent at all. You showed us how
You know
fast Chicago can lace up their shoes and get the hell out of a situation.
You know
I'm
what I don't
telling you.
understand, you guys? Her parents, she said,
what?
well, they were from Mississippi. So I don't know why she's so hard on the state of Mississippi. Did she
Oh
say her parents
wow.
were from somebody was from Mississippi?
Maybe her mom.
Yeah, I think that's what she said. So it do that. Okay, so do that refer back to her the way she was talking about Mississippi? I mean, I don't get it. I don't know.
I
I
I
know, but it
funny
was
that she
rude.
was to
Yeah.
go up. Anna, but she didn't want to argue with Tracy. I mean, I love Tracy, but Deanna is way harder to argue with than fucking Tracy. I mean, oh, I'm sorry, Bless. Than Tracy.
Girl,
And
I don't
she,
care.
I
Do
agree.
your thing.
baby,
I agree.
Deanna is outside with the best of them. I wouldn't have wanted to argue with. I would have rather argue with everybody else on that panel than Deanna.
Me
Yeah,
and
that's
Deanna
what
is
she
on the
wanted to
same
do.
level with me. Me and Deanna, I told Nika, me and Nika and Deanna, well, we was on that panel about Raphael. That wasn't a nice panel either. I'm telling you, that's just
Oh
too
yeah, so wouldn't.
that ain't that's too much. Tracy, I don't know what it is about Tracy, but it was so funny. That girl talked all that shit, and when Tracy came up there, she ran. That's the part. I'm waiting for them to hold a conversation. I guess Deanna had her shook, so she couldn't even. She feel like if Deanna already had her shook, she can't do nothing with Tracy.
Then Pizarro went in on her too, though. Pizarro went the hell in on her, girl, when she started getting smart with
She
Pizarro.
did.
It was so funny. But I thought I was like, I know Tracy, she could go, but when Tracy was there, she would try to be quiet. But did y'all hear all the little slick comments Tracy would make under her breath? I was screaming.
Yeah.
And she was like, then she gonna say under her breath, she gonna say, F Heidi with that grandma bra and that pregnant stomach. I was screaming, girl. She was the stuff she was saying under her breath. If I would have had to cuss Tracy out because she was calling her stinky cooch. She was talking about stomach. I was like, listen to Tracy. And she was saying it real low, so she was trying not to disrupt, but she was still getting little digs. And I was like, look at Tracy. She is something else. I
And
was
it
like,
wasn't Mimi. Did you see what Tracy was like? They was like, Tracy, stop talking. Okay.
But
Stupid
yeah,
bitch.
Tracy was really
Stupid
trying
bitch.
to
Girl,
wait her
Tracy was
turn.
getting her
She was
ass.
really, but the turn was taking so long, so Tracy was back there getting her little comments in. I'm glad she was able to do that because I ran. She was doing that. Was funny. Every now and then she get one in there.
it was so funny.
And I don't
And
care
she
what
was
none of
trying.
her, all her club. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mimi. I'm sorry.
No. Yeah, I'm listening.
All of Babe Nation came in there talking shit, baby. Yo, girl wasn't talking about. They was like, she's a queen. She's a queen of what? Running? That's all she's a queen of in my book. Man, that girl ran faster than FloJo. She should have got an Olympic medal as fast as she ran the fuck up out of there. She did not want no parts of Tracy. No parts of Tracy. And then the part that really killed me was James was actually being nice at first. And the part that made me mad, she kept turning James' words around. James was like, are we going to have a discussion? James was really, really trying to be nice.
He
And he
was.
was like,
He was getting frustrated.
yeah. And then she's talking about, I'm through with you. Now I'm done beefing with you. James was like, okay, the beef over with. And then when James asked that, I can't remember what that question was that James asked. And then James got mad. Now you motherfucking whore. James started cussing her ass out.
Yeah, because she didn't give a clear answer. She don't want the beat to be over because see, James is still content for her, you guys. Okay, she don't want it to be over, and she didn't get up there and talk to Tracy because she don't want that over either. She don't want no resolution. That is her content. What would she do without them two?
Yeah, she wanted no content.
That's her content. What is she gonna do without them?
Yeah. If she
I thought she did say she wanted to beef with James though. Over.
She probably do. That's her content.
She got to keep Tracy if she gonna stop beefing with James. What else she gonna do?
That's right. She can't get rid of. She can't get rid of both of them. What she gonna talk about?
Yeah, you gotta have one of the other.
Well, maybe she gonna get back mad again and shine. Y'all know how she do it. Like I just said, how to go back. Maybe that's what she's gonna do. I don't know.
Well, Tracy ain't beefing forever, so she'll be able to have content on Tracy because Tracy said they ain't gonna never stop beefing. Tracy said we enemies for life.
Gotta say that she mad at her now. Goddess, you right. You right. You been girl. She start going at you. Be ready.
Oh, she mad at Goddess. I thought Goddess conducted that very fairly.
Yeah, well, she did. When she was trying to keep it under control. It's not her fault.
Yeah, she did good. She
did
and
great.
Got a mouth on her too, so she kept very calm. She did pretty good. I was proud of her.
She did. She did great.
Mimi, my part was when Goddess got frustrated. Goddess was like, girl, y'all, please. Girl, she was muting them. They was unmuting themselves. Girl, that was so funny. She would mute Deanna. Deanna would unmute herself like, This old hoe. Deanna.
Because she kept lying. She would always say something to make somebody want to say something. She wouldn't talk, and be straight up. She just wouldn't do it, and she wouldn't give a straight answer. She just wouldn't do it the right way. Nobody can get a resolution. Good morning, Mostic. Is that garden ready? I mean, those flowers. But yeah,
Yeah,
she just, I
it was
don't
a
know.
lot of circles. It was a lot of.
Oh, Lady Detroit, you went
It
out.
was a
I'll
whole.
drop the link again. Did I knock you
It was a
out?
lot of
Device
talking.
is not connected. Okay. Let me drop that link again. And anybody else that might want to come on, you can. For the do this link again. Y'all go over there and look at Mo Stick. He got some beautiful rose gardens, y'all. Okay,
It
let
was
me
on
do
God.
this again. Huh?
Somebody asked what live it was on. It was on Goddess. Get into it with Goddess.
Get into it with Goddess.
For those that
If
didn't
she in
see.
here, she can drop. Oh, she won't be able to drop a link. She ain't a moderator. But it's Get Into
Yeah.
It with Goddess. If anybody got a link, she can drop it. Type it in. Go over there, y'all. It's a must see. Go
Mm-hmm.
over there. It's a must see. And subscribe while you're over there. Okay? And
Lead.
if anybody here can get a link and drop it, go ahead. Okay, Lady Troy, I dropped it again. Let me see. Okay, let me go. Okay, you back.
I'm
Go.
sorry, I got a phone
Go.
call.
Oh,
And I
okay. I
wanted to
thought
say,
that you fell off. Okay.
no, it kicks me out on this iPhone. Mimi, I wanted to say, I'm glad you didn't get upset yesterday with what I was trying to say when I was talking about kids. I'm glad you handled that maturely and didn't take it personal because I really
Oh,
wasn't talking about nobody else
I
personally.
knew you wasn't.
Okay, I just wanted to make
Right.
sure we
And you know,
that.
I love you. You my girl. So I knew that
You
you
kind of
wasn't.
faded out, so I was like, I hope Mimi
I'm
don't say because I don't like that type of stuff.
no. You know,
But
you my
thank
girl. So we
yeah, you
good.
my girl
We
too.
good.
Yeah, I
You my
finished reading
girl. I
that.
knew you wasn't. No, I didn't, and I don't take any of it personally. Anyways, even if I disagree with something that's being said or done on her, I don't personalize it unless it's happening personally to me. You
Oh, I'm
know.
glad you said that. That word personalized. Because now
Mm-hmm.
that's making me bring up another person, but we ain't going to harp on her. What is wrong with that lady Gigi? Now, I don't usually watch her, but she really, really internalized whatever went on Lady Nika channel. And I was out getting my nails and stuff done. I couldn't even really watch the whole thing, but I did see a little bit of the screen. What? Why would somebody internalize it that much? I don't get it. Good morning, goddess.
She wanted
Yeah.
attention.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, goddess.
Girl, you was
Good
lit
Y'all,
morning.
yesterday.
let me tell you, I just want to clarify some things real quick, right?
Uh,
So, the narrative that they're trying to spin is that I was clout chasing. First off, my video had nothing to do with Five Babe or nothing as far as dealing with that situation. We were on there because of a Becca situation. Okay. So in order for
Mm-hmm.
me to clout chase, how would I do that if nobody name was tagged in my video? It is
exactly.
now because I'm about to go see because I'm gonna clout chase. Since you said I'm clout chasing, now I'm gonna hashtag everybody now. Okay. That's
Better,
Oh
first
Lord.
off.
better. You better
Um
take advantage of this while you got it. You have all the
And
people in
then
your
the
chat. You
thing
better
is, you don't
gotta
have to
take
cloud
advantage of
chase.
every bit of it.
The thing is, guys, you don't have to cloud chase. I know you for
But
2 years ago. People know you, so I don't get that cloud chasing
say
situation
But
anyway.
it again.
Huh?
Say it
goddess, you were actually on something positive. So it didn't even
right.
start off like that because I was first live. Actually, she was already live. It was already some stuff going on. She ended that live and came right back so she can come live on her computer so she could use StreamYard. We was already
exactly.
on a whole different subject. Goddess had already had 100 something people in her prior live talking about a whole nother subject. And she was on some positive stuff. So it wasn't it that live turned into something totally different.
Wait,
It
wait,
wasn't even
wait, wait a
intended
minute,
to be
y'all.
that way.
Wait a minute, y'all. Evidently, I got 100 something haters. Can I get some more likes? Because my telling me I only got 50 likes. Okay, let me throw that in there. I don't feel like begging for no likes, but if you don't like me, you can leave. Or all y'all, all a Babe Nation up in the
I
sky.
like
Somebody's thing is acting up too a little bit.
pro-
I hear a lot of static.
It might be mine. I know I'm on a data from the
Yeah, it's a lot of
internet.
static. Yeah,
From my
you're right,
phone.
Tracy. We know her from 2 years back. And if you still here, MissBigPink.com, you can pose that question to her too. me and her never had a falling out. We might have did a little roasted because where we both were, but we never really had a falling out. Ain't that right, Goddess? Never. So I can't
Yeah,
say I
we
didn't
spoke
actually tell
about
her.
it.
Yeah,
And
we
see,
talked
that's
about
the
it.
thing on this platform. People say that they want maturity. They say that they want some type of resolution. But then when you come to people direct, then that turns into a problem. So it's like either way, y'all just mad regardless.
Yeah, but I need to throw that out there to let her see what I mean. No, I never really it wasn't a falling out. We were just a little roasting, and it wasn't under below the belt. It wasn't trying to be hurtful or harm nobody. Like yesterday, her chat, she wasn't trying to be hurtful. She just said it. It wasn't about that lady for real, but she took it there and came up there, and that's the way it went. But anyway, I just wanted to say that if she's still here so she can understand more what I was saying. Okay, but carry on, ladies.
I just want to say, Goddess, you did a wonderful job considering. Thank you, son. I'm sorry, my son was trying to find
Thank
my other
you.
device so I can maybe come on better.
Yeah, because you're really
Um,
bad now. It's really bad.
I thought you did a wonderful job because you were patient. Yeah. I,
Thank you.
Yeah, you did good. You was trying to be very
can
positive. You
anybody
biased.
else hear me? Because but bless you
We can
always say
hear
it's
you,
bad,
but you
but
kind of like
Goddess,
messing
I
up a little
couldn't
bit.
hear you,
I'm gonna go
boo.
out and get my other device. Hopefully
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be
because
because
better
you
on
kind
here.
of you keep messing up. Yeah, okay. But
It's
anyway, get them
updating
likes
right
up,
now. I can't
huh?
do nothing about it.
So they were trying to spin the narrative that people were ganging up on Fabe, right? Nobody
Mhm.
was ganging up on her. I kept pressing mute on everyone, and by the time I blinked,
you.
everybody done clicked themselves and unmuted so that they could finish arguing. You know what I'm saying? And then also, this was not planned. So it's like a lot of people was putting so much pressure on me when that situation wasn't even supposed to happen. I
Yeah,
didn't I
that's how.
didn't go call for James. I didn't go call for people. It was a statement made in the chat, or I think it was Miss Pizarro. And they said that she would never come to I guess anyone's platform. And then she popped up. I actually banned Fabe because I thought it was a troll. So I had to unban her and then let her on my stream.
Yep.
Yeah, but people are gonna say that it happened like that. I watched the whole thing. It happened like that, and nobody thought she would really come out there. But she wanted to come out there, I guess, and show up in front of the people that watch her. And she came on there with a chip on her shoulder, and that's why
Yep.
everybody kept muting themselves because she would keep saying stuff to poke at them. She knew exactly what she's doing, and she kept deflecting. She wouldn't answer the questions. So it's as if she wanted that to happen. That way she can go back and have some content. That's what it was. So that's
And
clout
she
chasing too.
thought
That's what she was doing. She clout chased you. Now she got some commentary about your panel. And
Listen,
most people do.
don't say
Y'all
that,
got to
child. They
wait a
already
minute, wait, and
harassing
let me
me.
say it like this. I'm commentating on you too. So I guess I'm considered a clout
come on,
chaser.
Bless. Come on through, Bless. Keeping it
Huh?
real, Bless. Come on,
Huh?
Bless. Keep it real. Come on with the real too, Bless.
Exactly.
I know that's right.
You feed everybody, girl.
Feed us,
Okay.
goddess. You gonna be feeding us. Thank you, girl.
Let
So
it drop your
y'all
link
can
again.
Stop being
y'all can
friends.
talk about it. I just want to let y'all know I cut the comments off. I don't have time for people up here harassing me. Y'all talking about Fire Nation all over my chat. I did not say anything. I don't care what side you on. My thing was if we're going to resolve something, y'all gotta talk. Okay, and James was trying to get actual answers. Now, people are saying, why did I drop Heidi off my stream? Because I wanted to.
Well,
And
she
let's
needed
not.
to
Do
go.
y'all know the history of Heidi and how Heidi done talked about you, goddess? Let's talk about that. Heidi done tried to drag goddess. I've seen it.
Multiple
Like
Well,
times.
Heidi
we've seen
cool.
it all. Like I said, I've been around. It's been
So
over 2 years now, right, guys? We've seen it all. So
Hmm.
that's
let's
why,
talk.
yeah.
And it's the same
Let's talk
people that was plotting on my downfall because, see, a lot of people don't know that I just found out like 2 or 3 days ago that it's been people behind the scenes telling people not to support me and not to come to my channel. So y'all keep moving the way y'all moving because it clearly the universe, hear me, the universe said
Okay,
no.
my minds will handle you, spiritual queen. Well, that's your opinion, spiritual queen. I'll let you live. Okay, that's your opinion. Okay, cool.
What she say?
Let me put her back. She said it's disturbing that y'all don't like 5A, but have literally been up all night and woke up first thing in the morning excited she came on. Y'all are really slow AF.
Who been
Now look
People
at me.
quiet?
can't people can't talk about content. We all content, right?
That's her
That's what
opinion.
y'all say.
That's her opinion. And
God
I do
bless
say
you.
people get their opinion, so I'm not gonna remove the contact for your opinion. But if you start to trolling us like you crazy, my mind's gonna use their own, they're gonna do what they feel like they need to do, their own discretion, okay? But you can voice your
They
opinion.
called us slow. I think they need to go. Bye.
But do it, y'all. My minds can do what they want to do. You can let it live, you can move it. See, I trust them. So go ahead, do
Mm.
what y'all gotta do. If y'all want to remove them, do what you gotta do. Because I know Lady Troy definitely ain't gonna put up with it, Lord. Well, none of it is, They feel like don't disrespect my panel, don't disrespect my chat, and I'm gonna let them handle it. Because they telling
I,
me to stay out of the
I want
out of the chat because I gotta have the moderating so much. I'm always in the chat. I'm trying to get in the habit of staying out the chat, but I be reading things, but I'm gonna let them handle it.
I just want to know who was up all night because I went to bed.
Well, Lori, do what you gotta do, baby. Okay, but handle
Okay.
it whatever way you want to handle it when you get ready to.
Baby,
Okay.
I went to bed. So.
Well, I didn't have much to say. I just want to thank you all for actually speaking out and not let people change the narrative because they are trying to switch it as if everybody just ganged up on her when that lady said out her own mouth that she could take on 10 people and was cursing people
And she
out
went.
and saying end the discussion and not really answering questions. So I'm trying to figure out what did y'all see? If we all got eyeballs, how did y'all miss it?
They saw it. They saw it. They just, they put their blinders on when it
Well,
comes to something.
yeah, they see it, they see what went down, they know how it really happened. That they just doing the most, so they want to twist it for commentary. They got to embellish it some kind of way to make it interesting, so people can come sit there and watch and hear all the little twisted lies that was being told on your channel yesterday. Simple as that.
I mean, she stood her own until Teresa came.
I cast a spell on Sweet Mom and her baby.
Uh, we ain't finna go there either.
Girl,
They talk
okay.
about that. Where
Remember?
everybody know what went on. Let's not go there
Yeah,
like
we
that.
remember.
Yeah,
Me
but we
and Sweet
remember all
Mom
that
are
stuff.
cool.
Yeah.
Me and Sweet Mom are friends, okay? We are YouTube networking friends. We have no
Yeah.
issues and we're not going to start one.
Yeah, you know how they had all that going. That's been over 2 years ago. People have moved on. And then that's what I'm saying. People have beefed, and did things, but move on. You can't sit around and internalize this and think go home and think about your real life every day, all day. That's just somebody trolling, trying to get something else going. That's
Right.
all.
Well, I thank you for letting me come on. I just wanted to clear that up because people love to spin narratives, and I'm going to say this. As far as the Heidi situation, and y'all keep asking me why I dropped her off, I dropped her off first off because I don't appreciate people that have not been on my live in over a year to pop up and then to pop up and say that they're up there trying to defend somebody that didn't need defending.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, but
Somebody that said got it. Somebody that said they could take on 10 people and they got it and they gonna slay every bitch that come after them. She got it.
she
She
got it.
didn't joke.
Exactly.
But
And
she
I
got
found that
dragged.
serious. When you said, let me make this clear, I did drop Heidi out because everybody was saying, no, she didn't. She didn't. When you said that, I fell out. I damn near got there like drunk meek. I thought that was hilarious.
Because I
Hilarious.
just wanted to be clear about it. I did. I
Because
wasn't
you
gonna
saw
lie.
yourself what she was doing. You saw at that moment what she was doing. She didn't need to come
Yes.
on there at all. No more
Yes.
than I needed to come on there. You see, I wouldn't jump on there because I didn't need to. So if anybody should have jumped off, probably would have been me first before her if I chose to do that. No, she didn't need to be on there at all. At all.
Exactly. And then she went and tried to do a live right after I dropped her off. I'm not going to respond to you. I don't care what you said in your video because Heidi, what you don't realize is that you come after people that you see getting attention at the moment and you will not get that from me.
Well,
Cloud chasing.
come chase
Cloud
it.
chasing.
Well, I want to say something real quick, really quick. I hope it. Can you guys hear me better now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Um, God is you was gonna be damned if you do and damned if you don't in any situation. I thought you were very
Mm-hmm.
so, and I took her,
Somebody
because somebody
phone
was on there
ringing.
for cloud chasing. She was the one up there. Y'all just not gonna jump on her. She sounded stupid. And then as soon as she said that, everybody turned the attention to her because that's what she wanted at that point.
And that's
So
why I dropped her right on off.
Yeah,
She
she
was
was finna get the business too. God saved her. You kind of saved her, God, because as soon as she said that, I mean, everybody unmuted. I was like, oh,
didn't they?
Girl, y'all
Yeah.
should have seen behind the stream, y'all. Like I kept getting a notification and it kept clicking and flickering saying people was trying to get on. As soon as she said that, I said, "Oh, not today." Mm-mm. They was about to come for her for real, so I really did you a favor.
yeah, you
You did a
you did
great
her.
favor.
And
See,
then
I
you
didn't
had
know
to
she
say,
came on after that. She came on right after you, see,
yeah,
because I don't go over there and watch the fly no more. So I
Well,
didn't know
that's
she
what I
got.
was told. I'm not sure. I didn't go
She
look.
probably did. She probably did. That's commentary for her.
she
She
did.
probably
I
did.
watched it. She did. I watched it. It was
and
a few minutes long.
and
Oh,
I'm not
really?
trying to change subjects, but you talked about Gigi's life. That lady just needs to
So,
sit her ass down. She
well, I
pissed me
brought it
off.
up so you can speak on it. That's why I'm trying to ask everybody. And I don't usually watch her. I know of her because of Tracy Chat. I saw when she first trying to do a thing. Anyway, I don't know. I just didn't, how you say, jive with somebody, whatever. So I didn't really watch her. But there was so much going on. Like I said, I was sitting in the nail salon. So when Lady Nika came on that second time, she kind of mentioned something. I said, "What did we flip? What was going on?" Because I had a hard time because I was irritating that lady trying to do my nails. I kept trying to look at some stuff, move her hand. But anyway, the lady was screaming. She's out of breath as if she was having a breakdown. I'm saying, what's wrong with her? What did she turn a knife like that on the YouTube, y'all? Well, and I
My
didn't get
problem I had with her was the thing she said about Nika. My thing was Nika said nothing to you. So Nika was like, I'm gonna grant you mercy. I said, well, Nika, I'm not granting her mercy because that was just plain ignorant. And then I'm sick of these interlopers coming in here doing this. I'm sorry. I just feel like why did you even have to come up there and cause all this disturbance? Because she wanted attention. That's why she did that. She wasn't getting any attention. She turned now all attention on her. And I guess the 12 people that saw her screaming and acting a fool, and people were trying to tell her that Nika didn't say anything about her. That lady didn't care to call Nika see you next Tuesday. And the thing she said, I ain't really care for that too much. So she won't get no attention from me, period. But the thing was,
I gotta say something, and please don't take it the wrong way, because I don't know if it's a generational thing with me or whatever it is. I'm older than most of you guys. I also got people here that's older than me too in my chat right now and everything. And age don't make a difference. But I cannot go along with no Karen coming at nobody black on here. I can't give her a pass just like I'm not gonna give her a pass
me
with
neither.
that other boy who Tracy just mentioned and the other lady that looked like Chucky's wife. I can't do it, y'all. I'm trying to, I be trying. I say, okay, but once you come on here dragging somebody like that, it's because we made you too comfortable to do that, y'all. And I'm not prejudiced. Did anybody get what I'm saying? I can't do it.
I get what you're saying. It don't
Do
make
it.
you prejudiced. That's what made me mad about everybody. We can't say we love just to be like the other day. I had to go all around the corner. I just prefer to be around my people. There's
Yeah,
nothing wrong with those who choose to be around others. I just like to identify with people who can identify with my struggle
right.
and the things I've gone through. So even though when I'm out protesting, I have found some allies that have been very nice. But in the end of the day, I just prefer to be around my people. That's
Yeah,
that's just it.
yeah. That's just like, to me, I'm gonna talk about my sister, but you can't situation. But I don't know. That's just my thinking, and the only thing
Excuse
I'm
me.
not gonna change my thinking, and that's just all to it. I just don't like when I see that happen like that. And she probably wanted to say other words, and she was choosing her words. The fact that she even said the word cunt, us black people don't use that word like that. But cunt, pure
Oh,
please.
we,
Yeah, to me that was
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
despicable. That's something you just don't call people. Oh, and you call that lady, you call Nika a cunt for what? I mean, the lady said nothing against you or bad about you
yeah.
because your name.
So
So I just to me, I'm just kind of tired of them coming in and messing up the sector. Like when German lady, she would come in and cause all this ruckus. It's just every time it's always a ruckus instead of focusing on what we should be paying attention to. And
exactly.
yesterday, she created a big disturbance with that mess. But Nika handled it like a champ, and I had to give it to Nika. And people talking about color don't matter.
That's your opinion. You know, you can't get mad at people because I personally don't choose to be around other people that don't look like me.
I
That's just
just
my
don't like.
opinion.
I don't like them. You know, I got to get used to people coming as like that, and sometimes it makes me wonder. What did y'all get kicked out Caucasian section or something? I mean, come on now, because you got that man over there obsessed with us. Tracy just mentioned his name. Got him. I'm not gonna say his name, but he in here as a troll. I'm assuming because Tracy just said that's who it was. I believe her because she know how many pages they got over there and how they do it. But I don't know. It's just kind of weird that to me,
I
it's weird.
have
I
a
can't stand a Karen doing
I
that.
have a
Huh? Yes, she did, Miss Cap Secret, and I
well
know she wanted to go
I have
further.
kind of a slightly different opinion,
Go ahead, honey.
and it
Go
might
ahead,
be
Mimi.
because of my upbringing, because my grandmother was white. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm used to having a white person tell me, what I should and shouldn't do because my grandmother is white. So I got a
Mhm.
slightly different opinion but it's just strictly because of my upbringing. But as a black woman, I do respect y'all's opinion.
Well, okay, see, then I need to explain that too. Okay, I'm not prejudiced, but something in me that when somebody come at us like that, see, my grandbaby already said she's mixed. I already said, I got a mixed daughter-in-law with white and a Creole. She look mostly white though, and she don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. She don't act like that. Her mother is white, all blonde hair. She don't act like that. So I don't get it when I'm do act like that. Call name. I'm thinking she wanted to say more. Now everybody don't do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm thinking that if it was in real life on the streets, and where she go ahead and say what she really wanted to say. That's what I'm thinking. So I get where you're coming from too.
Well, I have shared many times. My grandfather is 100% Cuban, 100% Cuban. So I don't have any issues with other races. I've been to Cuba to visit my relatives. I've been to Honduras to visit my relatives. So but I just feel more comfortable. I went to all white high school. I had so many issues going there, and we were called so many names. It kind of set the tone on how I wanted to go through the rest of my life, basically.
Yeah,
If I could say that, certain situations made me feel differently,
I
but
agree
at the
with that.
same time,
I do.
people, you know what I'm saying? People do what they want to do, but
right.
I just didn't feel that was cool for her to go off on Nika like that. Nika didn't do nothing but show her was kind to her, and then Nika even gave her the chance to speak for herself.
Yeah,
After you done did all
that's
that yelling and did all that, why didn't you come? That was your opportunity to open your mouth and say what you had to say. So that showed me you just wanted attention. You weren't even about it for real. Because
Yeah,
if you really wanted to
right.
solve the issue, you would have came on and talked like a lady about that. That's what I'm saying.
exactly.
And
Go
that's
ahead,
it.
guys.
That's it. That's all I was saying. Because I know you had asked
Right.
that before I got off. I personally felt yesterday was a wonderful day in YouTube land. I
Yeah.
enjoyed every bit of it. And I really, really enjoyed how the goddess tried her best. That was just the funniest part of the whole situation for
Thank
me.
you. And if y'all could please stop coming for Madam and Denia, because one thing y'all don't understand is that we are actually friends in real life. So all that do girl stuff y'all talking about is out the window. Just because you don't know what it is to actually network and be cool with people on here, that's a you problem. But she's
Okay,
nobody's do girl.
I just realized who Madam was. I remember her too. So they going at her too because they just want to just go at her. I remember
Yeah,
Madam.
because
Welcome,
these
Madam.
people are really like low lives. Y'all sit up here and say y'all not worried about people, but you worried because you chatting, right? You writing, right?
Wow.
Moving
Goddess, let
on.
me say, let
Well,
me let this
welcome, Madam.
what up thug person know something. I don't care if Gigi was the reason why she got mad at Nika. She got blocked because she was asked from the beginning. Nika explained to you slow folks. Maybe you need to get it written,
Uh-huh.
done in sign language. But Nika said anybody disrespect anybody on my platform or in the channel today, block them automatically to her minds. That you didn't know because you're not a mod. So she got blocked because she kept running her mouth. So shut the hell up, please. And I'm gonna end that with
Okay.
that. People kill me. They don't know when you are in mind, you don't know what that content creator has set for their minds and their rules. So before you go speaking, if I'm the reason why Gigi went crazy because she got blocked, then she really need to get some real help for real.
But no, she
You
was
got
even
that
going
mad
on
on
before.
being blocked?
No, Lady Nick Detroit. She was even going off before Lady Nick is live yesterday. She was already going off on Tracy, and because she was in my live, remember? And I asked her if she want to go on the panel. What's going on? Because she's in my live saying little stuff, and she said, "No, I don't want to come on. I'm cool." You remember that? Was that yesterday? So she started way before that. So no, you were not the reason. Lady Nick is not the reason. People just reaching.
Yeah, I mean, these people come in the chat and don't understand when you are a mind, you have to go by what the content creator said, and she did not want anybody disrespecting anyone because you have people that come in and they have been disrespectful to Goddess, they have been disrespectful to Tracy. So she has set the ground rules before, and she let us know
Exactly.
how it was to go. Now I will say Mimi usually it's no issues with Mimi, but when people come in the chat, she has set that ground rule. So it's nothing I can do. That is Nika rules, and that's how it is. That's just like when you go over to Tracy's and you are pieces. Tessie and all them have that down pack. They know exactly what Tracy will allow and won't allow in her chat. And you getting blocked, and either oh well you like it or you don't, and that's it.
Exactly. Exactly. But some people don't like abiding by the rules. And if you don't like getting blocked, just respect what people are asking when they do their lives. It's so simple. Like, I don't want nobody attacked on my panel. I don't want nobody attacked in my chat. I welcome y'all. I know y'all got opinions and comments different from mine or whoever else, but it's a difference in that and just straight out attacking. Come on now. Like right now, nobody. And what happened to? I just noticed that Mimi fell off, or did you leave? Because I'm reading. I'm trying
She
to write.
said it was static.
She said she
Oh,
couldn't
okay.
hear.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on, Mimi. I'll be getting off in a minute anyway. I've been on here an hour and 17 minutes. I'm gonna drop the link one more time just in case somebody else want to say something. If y'all got something to say, keep on going. Cause I'm looking. I'm gonna be start finding my music and stuff.
I kind of feel like people don't know what they want. You know what I'm saying? How can you ask for stuff to be resolved? You know what I'm saying? Like we look at the subscribers all the time, right?
Right.
Every time a subscriber comments, they say it's too much, it's getting too deep, it's getting too vile. You know, we would like to have fun sometimes. So
Right.
by me listening to my subscribers, I say, you know what? Well, let's actually have dialogue about it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I apologized to Billie Jean yesterday. But on here, it seemed like a big ego trip. Everybody want to be right instead of just actually talking and agreeing to disagree or be neutral.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
You people is they don't want to hear the truth. So it is what it is. But thank you for having me on. I'm gonna jump back down in the
Well,
chat.
thank you for coming, and I'll always try to catch your live if I can. Most of the time,
Thank
probably
you,
be in the
baby.
bushes because I'll be moving around a lot once I get down here.
It's
Um,
okay. I
okay,
appreciate you.
all right. I'm gonna ask a question that's off from what I'm talking about. I want to ask it to Tracy. What is going on with Carrie? I hope she okay. People was asking that yesterday. I'm asking now because somebody just brought it back to my attention. I mean, what is going on? For real, I hope that she's okay because y'all got a good relationship too, as far as I can see. I don't know. But go ahead, Lady Small. I'm gonna drop the link, like I said, one more time. And good morning. Well, it's an afternoon where you at, boss ladies, because it's 8:39 here, so that's why I keep saying morning. Let me see something here. Bless you.
And then we first talk about bless you, let people
No,
take over
I
your
don't. No, I
platform.
don't. I let people come on here and voice their opinion. Just like when Pete Doc came on here, it was my choice to let her interview me because it seemed like to me she wanted to ask something, didn't know how to get to it. But after a while, I was going on too long and changed my narrative. I told her no, I can't go that way. So I welcome people's opinion. I give you a chance on my panel. If I think you're going too far, which I don't have to explain, I can do it, but I am. But if I think you're going too far, going to left, then I'll just let you know, okay, then that's not where I'm going. But whatever, it was welcome, whatever you needed to say. Okay. So evidently, you one of them folks over there for you be thinking that because anybody watch me know that's not the case. Go ahead, Lady Joy.
I just think it's sad that she was doxxed because she was very upset. You can clearly tell. And she wasn't out yesterday at all on the YouTube stream. She didn't come out until Tracy's live at night, and I asked her was she okay, and she said she was okay. But this is when I say things change. Now you got subscribers being doxxed because you don't like their opinions.
Exactly.
And Carrie go hard for Tracy. So that's probably one of the reasons why she was doxxed. Because I've seen Carrie in other chats go hard for Tracy.
Oh, she
So
was doxxed. I didn't know that. So that's what
yeah,
the problem is?
yep. Chopper doxed her and put all her information out there. And see, that's dangerous. That's not cool to do that.
Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't. I was trying to figure out. But then that's no reason to leave, Carrie. That's what they want you to do. Don't let them accomplish their goal. Because all of us been doxxed. Don't let them accomplish their goal. I'm on replay at Bless Watkins. Oh, okay.
And then, but I feel sorry for Tracy. Tracy done told them she's gonna get revenge. She gonna get Choppers behind. So we don't know what's gonna happen next. But Tracy was upset. Tracy did not like that, and I know she didn't because that's her sub. The thing is, your beef is with Tracy. So why are you taking out on Carrie because Carrie comes and fight and defends Tracy? That is who she rocks with. That's who she rocks with. So let her defend. This is what I'm saying. Things go too far. You don't sit here and dock somebody who just because you don't like what she's saying and the fact she's defending Tracy. Now we got her information is plastered everywhere. So if somebody was to come and hurt her as a result of you plastering her information, how fair is that?
Wow. And another thing, what's going on with this wall of shame? I'm just asking questions right here in the street because I didn't see it myself. Anybody know about that too? It's a wall of shame. Everybody picture on there.
I saw that.
You saw it? Girl,
yes.
what's on there? If you don't mind, I want to know.
It was Chopper. It was QB. It was some other little black man. I don't know if that's QB friend, partner. I don't know who that was. It was the wall of HIV. It wasn't Q. I'll tell you that one. Tell you that much. I can send it to you. I had someone send it to me.
Yeah, text it to me. Whatever way. Good morning, Jasmine. The drama sector is parallel universe of the beef sector. To get an idea of how Caucasians attack you, should check out YouTubers in the sector instead of reading. They call each other beefs. Well, okay. All right.
My work.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my baby came here talking to me.
I was reading what Jasmine wrote. I was just reading this stuff. I'm gonna drop the link one more time. I might as well wait to the half hour mark. It's 1:22. I've been on here, so just in case somebody want to come out here and speak on the couple things, anything I just mentioned right now for the last 8-10 minutes, come right ahead. You're more than welcome.
Then Drunk Meat came on Tuesday Live yesterday. We had fun with Drunk Meat, and we had a pretty good live with Tracy yesterday. I had ended up going to bed because my father's having surgery right now, and I'm so paranoid and worried about it. That's why I'm really up. But really, yeah,
y'all send prayers to her father.
Thank you. I appreciate anyone because my father is older, and when your parents get a certain age, you have to take care of them. And I'm so worried about my dad. But Tracy, we had good fun on her chat yesterday, and Tracy, I'm just telling you, Tracy is built different. Tracy sat there and opened her platform for everybody that hate her to come on. When I tell you, that's when I tell you Tracy got balls of steel. I have never seen anything like Tracy. Tracy is hilarious to me.
Yeah, she ain't gonna take nothing back. She mean what she say. She
that
do.
Too. That too.
She means what she say, and you got to respect that. That's her.
There go my girl Drunk Meat.
I'm gonna start looking for my music though, y'all, while we still talking. Yeah. So
I said that Tracy was biting on, and Tracy was waiting. She was ready to cuss whoever out. I mean, they would come with the name. She would know it's a name from enemy territory. Then they'll come with porn. That porn stuff is getting to be stupid too. It
is ridiculous. But Duchess Kelly Love was telling me again how to put my covering. Now, me and my niece was doing it. The young folks, they're computer savvy. But I didn't have a picture made. So I was going to pull one from my computer. I got no pictures like that. But then he found a diamond. So I'm going to figure out how to do that. And I'm going to go ahead and make my covering. But then after that, I didn't know. He said something that I didn't know. So now I know. I thought I was going to have to do it every time I do it live. He was explaining to me how to do it. So whenever I come on, it's automatically there every time I come on. That was the confusing part because me and my niece was doing on my live that time when she first came on here. And I started going in and out. So that what the problem was, I couldn't figure it out. So I'm going to tell her I could just put it on here, on the testing behind the scenes. And then I ain't never got to do it no more. And I was thanking for that. I saw him yesterday. So if he see this, watch this, whatever, let him know. I understand now. I just didn't want to take time while I was on live and be trying to do it. So, because I'm not
I
confused. I
understand.
mentioned that so
I
many
did it with
times.
Nika. I was the one who was Nika test partner when she was doing it. Now, bless, I can say ignore the chat, but this Ask Mama J, $200 cash app to anyone with an intelligent, unbiased, honest perspective, which dummy is perspective on Goddess platform was ganged up on over talk most of the time. I'm seeking intelligence. First of all, you need to seek intelligence with your post, sweetie, because it's stupid. So that's number one. Number two, that girl wasn't ganged up on. She came over there like she thought she was a G and she was ready for it and she got what she asked for. Period, point blank. So go seek intelligence over in Babe Nation and let me know how that goes. And with that
And
being
I guess
said,
she called all that
bye-bye.
doxing. She called all that doxing and child and sexually rubbing herself. I guess that's intelligence. You know what I'm saying? That's what you call intelligent. If you're not masturbating and rubbing and stuff all over yourself, we're not intelligent. Okay. So that's what I'm taking for this statement. We have to come on there with our liquor. We have to come on there being high as a kite. And we also have to come on there, and all this in order to be intelligent. Well, I don't want to be intelligent if that's the case. All right. So go somewhere else with that. Go on back over there. Go on. That's the
Come
whole
on,
point of
I thought we
that.
were very unbiased. I thought we were very fair, and I thought Goddess was very fair. And I wish you all would stop spinning that narrative because it didn't work out the way for your girl that it should have. Nobody told her to put on her gym shoes and run like FloJo. She ran. So don't get mad at Goddess because of that. That's not Goddess' fault. Goddess was very, very fair.
But anyway, she was fair. People are going to keep doing that, so it doesn't matter what nobody say. You just got to have thick skin. Overlook it. It's going to be a lot of comments, even after this. Y'all have been getting drugged ever since they found out who I was, how I looked at everything. And it don't bother me. I'm still here. Even people I roll with, it don't bother me. I'm still here. I mean, come on now. You just got to overlook it.
And truth speaker, shut up. You don't know who I know and who I don't know. Me and Nika have been friends for over 6 years, so you don't know what you're talking about. Best friends, first of all. And second of all, I'm not going to keep answering you dumb trolls. Get out your feelings. Your girl lost. She took the L. That's period. So y'all can get in your feelings, wham, and cry like a baby. I don't care. Your girl lost. Take the L and just keep it moving. You don't got to troll platforms. You don't got to come on and make smart comments because, like I said, I'm the type of person you're going to get read down. Keep playing with me. But I'm not going to change the subject and I'm not going to keep going on with the comments. Y'all are mad. Goddess was fair. It does not matter how y'all try to spin the narrative. And I don't like that. That's not fair to that woman. She was very, very fair. Your girl came in there and said she could take on 10 people at one time.
Yeah. And with that said, guys, y'all know what to start doing. I'm going to find the music. I want to thank everybody that came on my panel today and voiced their opinion. I want to thank everybody in the chat that came on today and voiced their opinion. As I said, it's an open chat. Everybody's welcome as long as you're respectful to my guests that come on the panel and my guests in the chat. I don't care about your opinion as long as you're not dragging and hitting nobody below the belt. With that said, y'all, I'm going to be dancing my way out of here and dropping diamonds as we go along. I always thank you, Lady Detroit, for coming on. Anybody else? Just because I didn't see you, I was looking for you for a reason.
Hey, just because.
Okay, I see you now. But thank you, everybody, once again. Let's get going. Start dropping them diamonds. Because I got to go. I got the big G little go. It's been great. It's been grand. I love spending time with y'all. Believe that. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. I'm finna get it for y'all in a minute. Let me move my specs. I told y'all ladies still got it. love. My niece think I'm crazy, y'all. She's 17 years old, but we be having fun in that kind of way. I have did the same thing with their parents that I'm doing with them. You know what I'm saying? And my 9-year-old nephew would not go over there with the boys. He want to sit up on the, oh, ain't he blessed over here? But I love it though. So look.